All right, so you want to win those big federal contracts, right? Well, first things first, you've got to register on SAM.gov. It's the absolute first step, no way around it. And in this explainer, we're going to demystify the whole thing and show you how to knock it out correctly in less than an hour.
Just think about it for a second. What could your business do with a 6 or even a 7-figure contract? I mean, that's the kind of opportunity we're talking about in the federal marketplace. But to even get a seat at the table, you have to be in the system. And that system is SAM.gov. You should think of it as the official, non-negotiable gateway. Without an active registration, you can't bid on a single contract, you can't get paid for any work, and you can't get into any of those special programs for small businesses. It really is the essential first step.
So, we've broken this down into a 4-part launch sequence for you. First, why this gateway matters. Second, the toolkit you'll need before you start. Third, the step-by-step registration itself. And finally, how to submit, verify, and maintain your status. Let's get into it.
Okay, first up, let's really get why this 1-hour task is so important. Trust me, this isn't just boring paperwork. It's the actual launch pad for your business's growth in the federal space. Look, I get it. Government websites can seem intimidating. It's really easy to think this is going to be some super complex process. But honestly, with the right prep, this isn't a week-long headache. It's a focused, 1-hour task. That's it.
All right, Section 2, the pre-registration toolkit. Let's think of this as your mission dossier. Having every single thing ready to go beforehand is the real secret to making this fast and painless.
And this is maybe the most critical thing I can tell you. The whole reason we can even aim for under an hour is because we're doing all the prep work right now, up front. Preparation is absolutely the key to speed.
So here it is, your pre-flight checklist. You're going to need your UEI, that's the Unique Entity Identifier, your official number for doing business with the government. You'll also need your taxpayer ID, your legal business details, and your NAICS codes. Those are just the codes that classify what your business actually does. And of course, your banking and contact info. Now here's a pro tip that'll save you a huge headache. Create a single digital folder with all of this stuff ready to go. That way you can just copy and paste. It will save you so much time.
Okay. Our dossier is complete. Now it's time for the main event, the step-by-step registration. This is the launch sequence. Let's walk through it together.
The whole thing really just boils down to these 4 core steps. First, you've got to create a login.gov account. This is how you securely access all government sites. Pro tip, use your main business email, not your personal one, and definitely set up multi-factor authentication for security. Second, you're going to head over to SAM.gov, log in with that new account, and click Register New Entity. And this is where you start plugging in all that info we gathered, your UEI, TIN, and all those business details. Another pro tip, be strategic with your NAICS codes. You want to choose the ones that directly match the kinds of contracts you actually want to win. Third, you'll add your points of contact. The system asks for 3. 1 for general business, 1 for electronic stuff, and 1 for government communications. The most important thing here is to use professional email addresses that you actually check regularly. You do not want to miss a critical email.
Okay, now we're at the most sensitive part of the whole registration, and it's the final step, entering your banking info. I really need you to pay close attention here, because one tiny little mistake.
It can literally delay your payments for weeks. No joke. When you enter your banking information, accuracy is everything. My biggest pro tip for this entire process is right here. Double-check your routing and account numbers. Then, I want you to triple-check them before you even think about clicking Next. So, you've entered all your info. You've checked it twice or 3 times. Now for our final section. What happens after you hit Submit? See, the mission isn't over just yet. You've got to stay in orbit.
So here's what you can expect. After you submit, SAM.gov usually takes about 24 to 48 hours to verify everything. Once that's done, you'll get that magic email confirming your registration is active. Pro tip, save a copy of that email and your UEI number somewhere safe. You're going to need it for pretty much everything moving forward.
So, you did it. You're officially active. That's fantastic. But your registration is only good for 1 year. So the question is, what happens next?
Staying active is super simple, but it's vital. First, if any of your business information changes, your address, your bank, anything, update at SAM.gov immediately. And second, here's your final pro tip. I want you to open up your calendar right now and set a reminder for 11 months from today to renew your registration. Do not let it lapse. And that's pretty much it. You've done the work, you've completed the process, and this is the big payoff. Your business is now officially in the system. You're eligible to bid on contracts, you're set up to receive payments, and you've just unlocked a whole new world of opportunities.
You've unlocked the gateway. You are in the system. So now, the only question left is, are you ready to compete?